This is one of the most gorgeous looking fitness scales out there. It not only just looks good, but it's super functional too. This one's the Inevifit Eros scale. It's available in two colors, black and white. Let's get into the details of the scale, but first, don't forget to subscribe. This is indeed a very beautiful health scale. It's finished in a beautiful blend of glass and metal. It has a very small screen at the top, which makes it look like a normal weighing scale, but it isn't. So it looks like it's got a 5 or 6 mm toughened glass construction, and this new version has sensors that can take on loads up to 400 pounds or about 180 kgs. So that's a lot. Check out how the steel contacts are fused with the glass, and it just looks like one seamless unit, like one of those iPhones. So there are no switches, right? And this runs on 3 AA batteries. Those go at the back. So the legs have this rubberized pads, and even the profile is quite narrow. It's just about an inch or so wide. Now the unit weighs about 4 pounds, just about under 2 kgs, and this beautiful build quality that it has, it's functional too. So I mean, 400 pounds or almost 180 kgs is a lot of weight, and that beautiful blend of steel and glass is really unique to the design. I just love the way this is finished. So the LED display is small and it's nice and bright. We'll come to that soon. So what makes this scale special? Yes, it's the Eros app, and here's a clip from the Inevifit YouTube video. I like the white one too, and the app comes free, so it has not 1, 2, but 13 measurable metrics. The readings can actually be paired with Google Fit and Fitbit apps, and the data gets synced once you set this up. It's so cool, right? The app has no restrictions either. Unlimited users, and friends can see your data when you sign them up. So the scale will get smudgy due to the glossy finish of the glass, but then it's easy to clean as well. And the device has auto calibration, so once you step on and step off, it auto calibrates every time you do that. So that's really cool. Just to give you a hint of how good the display is, let's check this out. So when I step on it, the display lights up, and I like this combination of white and black. It's just awesome. And that's my weight. It's configured to show it in kilograms. And no matter where you place this scale, it's freaking gorgeous. It's fantastic. So just notice it's got ample space for resting your legs. There's no way you'll have any contact issues or your leg slipping out of the glass. I mean, it's so seamless. The design is awesome. So I have big feet, size 10, but it's comfortably seated on this glass. Although the LED isn't bright enough to be visible outdoors very clearly, I could see it. The camera doesn't pick it up. But when you take it indoors, things change. I mean, the display is really bright and you can really see it well. Especially in the evenings or even in low light, it does a great job. So let's get the app. All you have to do is just go to Play Store or iStore and just search for Eros app, and it should come to you. Once you do the regular sign-ups, all you got to do is just put the app on and then step on your scale. And within a few seconds, you'll see that the app picks up data from the Bluetooth that is built into the scale. And this app's beautiful. I mean, just have a look at this design. It's got this hexagonal elements in it. and it shows you a good summary right on top, and then it has a breakup of everything else that it's looked at, and it's crazy. So right from the weight of the body, it clearly shows you whether you're overweight or not. Then you have the BMI, body fat, interesting one. You also have the subcutaneous fat, or the fat under the skin. It also shows you visceral fat, or fat which is above your organs, body water, skeletal muscle, muscle mass, bone mass. Another interesting one, protein. How cool is that? BMR, or base metabolic rate, the amount of calories you're burning when you're inactive. And last but not least, it shows you the metabolic age. So quite a few things with this small little scale. So you can set goals. You have two movable scales using which you can decide what kind of weight you're targeting to hit in the next few days, and the body fat as well. So if you want to change that in the next few days and you want to have an eye on that, it'll help you track it. The tracking tab, which comes right at the bottom, when you click on that, you get some interesting views as well. Here it lets you see each of the body metric over a period of a week, a month, or a year. Yes, this is for every element, which means you can actually track what your body is doing on a daily basis and get the graph showing you whether you're doing better or worse. It's really cool. And then when you go to my account, it lets you change your details. We'll come to that a little bit later. There's an option to add your friends. Now remember, there's no limit for the number of friends you can add on this, which means you have other people using this device, you can have them, do that as well. The only caveat is that they'll have to sign up. Then there's the settings menu, where it lets you change the color of the app. You can again check the goals, you can change the units. There's some measurement sounds as well, which you can play around with. App integrations, very interesting. You have the Google Fit data, which you can sync it up with, and your Fitbit data, if you have a Fitbit. That's really nice, because most of the people have a Fitbit who are into fitness. The device management tab lets you add or remove a device. In this case, it's already detected a scale. So you have measurement reminders. In case you want to do this on a daily basis, it can let you know you'll have to take a reading. You can do that as well. There's some locking options in case you want to put a pin. I hear that Inevifit has a very good customer service program, and they really take care of the customers. So hope you don't use that often. And that's it, I guess. Everything else is quite generic here. Yeah, so if you go to my profile, you can actually add or delete or even do things like, change the height settings that you fed in or your date of birth. So this is for you to modify your profile. So it's a really slick app, and they've done a great job. It never gave me any problems anywhere. It syncs up really well with the scale. And the best part is the real-time options. Now, what I'm going to do, just before that, let me tell you that there are some promotional tabs on the last button, so you can get some discount options. When you step on the scale and your app is functional, you will see that there's a Bluetooth icon that comes right on top, and your weight and everything else starts changing because this feeds in data real time. Both the devices sync up, the scale as well as your app, and it starts updating the results. And when you go to review this, the best way to do it, in fact, is yes, you can click on each of those things if you remember it. But if you go to the tracking option, which we spoke about earlier, you will see that there's a lot of change. It could be small changes, maybe milligrams, maybe some few decimals, but it does show you those changes. Like I took this reading a day before, and there's so much of changes here and there. So it updates really well. So here I saw that the weight was reduced, fats were down a bit, viscerals were down too, water was up. Nice to see these elements more on a real time, and you really know how to manage your body well. So beautiful app, a beautiful scale, both blend in so beautifully and they work to give you amazing results. So I really rate the scale a 10 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll leave links in the description below, and as always, please do subscribe, hit the like button if you like this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.